Morning, everyone. Morning, baby Raphael. We love you. Anyway, before we start, I'm going to put a prayer of protection, bubble of white light around us individually, and a bubble of white light of protection around us as the family, soul family group that we are. And it's so weird. I don't know if you lot all believe in synchronicity and all stuff like that, but I got a message from a beautiful young lady in Australia who told me that her baby Raphael loves these videos, right? And if you think about it, I got last week, or we got the Archangel Raphael card, which says the provider of healing for mind, body and spirit. And for me, that's confirmation from spirit that we're all of us doing the right thing. They really appreciate all the healing and the love that we are all sending out. So well done all of you, because that is confirmation from spirit for me that we are doing exactly what we're meant to be doing. So well done all of you, and especially you, baby Raphael, because you're the one that started it off. I just want to talk briefly about a couple of things before we start. My brother used to have a philosophy, right, of if someone didn't like him, he would go right out of his way to do everything he could possibly do that was lovely for that person who didn't like him. And in the end, they couldn't resist him. And I just think it's a great philosophy, because loads of people don't like each one of us for different reasons in our life, but he worked on it on a conscious level to show people maybe that the picture that they had of him weren't the right picture, that really within him he had a lot of love to give out there, and he did do it, and it worked. So I can only say to you, try it. If someone don't take to you and you want that friendship, send love to them. Just send love to them and just see what happens. You might be pleasantly surprised what comes back at you. Anyway, look, the more love you give out there, the more love you're going to get back. And it's as simple as, like, even when I was talking about when I thank the dustbin men, I always still do it. I clap at them in the street if I'm driving past them, or I'm slow past them. And everyone that actually realises what I'm doing, their face totally changes. And that gives me a huge amount of pleasure. So don't be frightened of doing stuff that gives you pleasure and gives other people pleasure at the same time. But more importantly, I want you to make peace with yourself. Stop setting yourself such horrible targets that you can't get them, right? It's a really weird way of abusing yourself. It's two things, right? It's abusing yourself, and it's also turning your life to the negative. Instead of being really happy with everything that you've got and content with what you got, when you're looking for perfection and striving for perfection, you're missing that. You're missing that vital bit. You're turning your search into negativity of, I'm not satisfied with what I've got, so I'm going to look for more. Do you understand what I mean by that? It zeroes in on what's wrong. Right, so that's why I say it's on the negative side. Look, I'll give this as an example. I know a fabulous bloke called Bob Hoy, who is a classical guitarist, and he is the top of his profession at it. And he is a perfectionist with it. He can't handle playing a wrong note. And I asked him one night, Bob, it's a tune or something like that. And he looked at me totally horrified. I went, do you never play your guitar for your own enjoyment, Bob? And he went, no. And he lost that simple pleasure. He just lost that simple pleasure by striving for perfection. So don't strive for perfection. Buddha says nothing's supposed to be perfect in this life, even though he says that we're all perfect. I'm just saying, don't make things harder than they already are. And with that note, I shall leave us to our meditation. Right, so get yourself sitting nice and comfortable. 3 deep breaths. And off we go up the wooded path. As There's a beautiful summer breeze. The winds are rustling. The bunnies are out playing. The butterflies are all around. And we're breathing in that beautiful essence of spring. And we are content with ourselves today. We're starting to love ourselves a little bit more each day, and it shows. And as we wend up our path, as normal, we come to our grey dustbin, and we're going to get rid of all of last week's rubbish that we've accumulated, all the times that we beat ourselves up for not being as good as what we can be, all the times that we are peeved with other people because they've annoyed us and they don't think exactly the same as what we do, and we don't understand why not. All them things that we judge, all them things that we get angry about, put them in that dustbin. That's what it's for. And believe me, I'm offloading my stuff as well as what you are, and I find it it's a necessity of life to get rid of your rubbish. If you want to have a lovely, carefree life, put all them worries, all them troubles, all those fears in that dustbin and put that lid on really tight. And if you're one of them poor souls that needs 4 dustbins to get rid of your week's worth, it don't matter. There's as many dustbins as you need there. Just use them, put that lid on tightly, because we don't want them popping back up this week. And we carry on with our walk. We are breathing in the smell of pine and the smell of flowers. And as we carry on our path, we're looking at our shameful dustbin, the brown dustbin. We're not going to visit that every week, just every now and then, because I think as we work, things are loosening and you're letting go of stuff. And each time we'll be using in dustbins to help you on your path. And we come up to our beautiful tree. Every time we see this tree, our heart lifts. Our spirit soars with happiness. And it's funny because we can feel it coming back from the tree. So we go in our lovely little secret entrance. We settle in our own sacred space within the tree. Us up to go down one of its routes, and we travel down this complete confidence and faith that we're going to be fine. And as we come out onto a beach. This is a private beach, it's a secret beach, and we settle ourselves down on the beach. We can see the water and we can hear it gently lapping. And in the distance, we can see a small little bridge that crosses the water. And as we look, someone that we want, someone that we love, is coming to visit us today. And I'm just having it. It's your gift for all the work that you've been doing. This is for you this week. So nice and relaxed. See who's coming to see you this week.
That doesn't work.
And now it's time for us to go. Embrace your loved ones. Say your goodbyes. That'll be the last time that you meet up. And reluctantly, we start our journey back. We feel light and loved. We appreciate the heat of the sun, the breeze, trees. We appreciate our life. And we walk back happier, lighter, and a sense of freedom within us. And we come back to wherever the root of the tree took us on our journey today. We're back at that entrance, and as we shut our eyes, we are just transported back to our safe space within the tree. We thank the tree. We're grateful for everything that we've experienced today. And we start back down our journey, down the path. We can't help but glance at that brown dustbin. We know that we will be visiting it in the future. And as we wend down the path, it's almost like we've made friends with our grey dustbin. And we're grateful for it being there to offload all our stuff into. And we walk down the path, and we can see grasshoppers and even the little ants. Everything seems to be magnified today. And there's an appreciation within us that we lost before. Not that we lost, but we neglected it before. And we carry on down the path. We love the smell of the flowers. And then we find ourselves back in the chair that we started off our journey from. Nice and relaxed. 3 deep breaths to bring yourself back into the now. I hope you enjoyed that today. I feel that we're very privileged to get the gifts that we're getting from Spirit when we do this work. Right, we're all back. Cool. Right, today our cards from the magical wisdom deck. Beautiful cards. And this week's card, face your fears. I'm always saying this to people when I'm doing my readings, funny enough. When you face your fears, they disappear. It's because we leave our fears tucked inside. They do what they want. So they just go where they want and they take you where they want and they take your power away. So if it's a real worry about it all you like. But most worries start with the words, what if? I always call it what if warriors. What if this happens? What if that happens? It's the biggest producer of fear in the world. Right, what if? What if? Well, what if doesn't exist? Only the now exists. Like I say, if it's a real worry about it all you like. But if it starts with the words, what if, you're going off on a tangent. And what you're actually doing is feeding that dreaded negative energy. And that's what we're trying to get shot of in our lives. So make that distinction before you start worrying about stuff, whether it's worth your brain space to worry about stuff, because most of it doesn't exist. And when you face your fears, it all falls away. I know it sounds easier than it probably is, but it actually isn't. It's easy to do. What is difficult to do is to train that monkey in your mind that takes you into dark places to behave and stop doing it. But you're the master of your own destiny. So you're in charge of your fears. So get rid of them. They're not necessary. Mother Teresa, you know I like to quote Mother Teresa, I can't help it. I keep finding little bits in random books about her. And today's one is, we cannot do great things on this earth. We can only do small things with great love. Great love, that's exactly what we need out there. Limitless love. As much love without limit. That's what we're after. So lose your need for perfection today and discover the perfection that you've already got in your life. Right, so thank you everyone for coming for another session with us. Both myself and Tony really enjoy this. I couldn't do this work without my Tony behind me. You all know that anyway, don't you? The big bowl bonger strikes again. So thank you very much. Thank you, the nurses, the doctors, the care workers, the key workers, anyone that's out there doing anything, and anyone who's doing anything for anyone else, especially those who do it for no reward, not even a verbal reward. They just do it because they care and they've got compassion. And that's where we're all going. That's where we're all heading towards them. So, baby Raphael, hopefully see you next week. Right, so let's shut down our energy centres, the crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, and your root chakra. Just don't shut them, just close them down like that. Put your hood round, your cloak round, put your hood over, get yourself so you feel really safe out there. And the minute you're out there, give that love to every single person that crosses your path this week. even those that you don't like. Just try it as an experiment of just giving as much love as you got. And we all know you got limitless amounts of love. Every single one of us have got limitless amounts of love. So please share these videos, as I say every week. If they only help one person, it's valuable work, and we're all doing it together. It's not just me, we're all the family, the soul family that we actually are now. So please share. Oh God, it's the awful thing on YouTube. Eileen's Crystal Singing Bowl Meditations. I will relearn it at some point. Everything is stored on there for easy reference if you should need it. So thank you very much. Thank you all. See you. It's supposed to be 12 o'clock-ish every Monday. So see you next week, baby Gabrielle. Baby Raphael. I'm getting all the archangels in now. Lots of love to you all. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, I don't know how to stop it. How do you stop it? As you can see, it's a new thing that we're using this week. Now I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, I know. It's a little button. Sorry.